Singapore's Goods and Services Tax, or GST, is the third largest source of tax revenue at 21% after corporate and income tax. The last time it was raised to the current 7% was 15 years ago. From 1994 to 2007, it was raised 3 times from the initial 3%. In Budget 2018, then Finance Minister Heng Swee Keat spoke of raising the GST to 9% sometime from 2021 to 2025, given the increased spending in healthcare, security, and other social needs as the population ages.
This GST increase is necessary because even after exploring various options to manage our future expenditures through prudent spending, saving, and borrowing for infrastructure, there is still a gap.
But COVID-19 derailed those plans. Against the looming recession, Heng said during Budget 2020 that the GST hike would instead be deferred until at least 2022. Yet the question of when to raise the GST is more pressing than ever. In 2020, Singapore sank into its worst recession and had to dip into its reserves twice to pay for several economic rescue packages worth nearly 100 billion Singapore dollars. There are several considerations in this catch-22 of the situation. First, GST collection in financial year 2020 fell 7.3% to 10.3 billion Singapore dollars. Second, under the Constitution, the government is required to keep a balanced budget over each term, and FY 2020 already saw a record budget deficit of 64.9 billion Singapore dollars. With only an estimated 50% of Singaporeans paying income tax, raising the GST would broaden Singapore's tax base. And to mitigate the regressive nature of the tax, a 6 billion Singapore dollars assurance package has been set aside to cushion the impact. After accounting for GST vouchers, high-income households and foreigners are estimated to bear more than 60% of net GST paid by the population. Tax analysts estimate that a 2 percentage point GST hike could add 3 billion Singapore dollars of revenue annually. But even if a GST hike would bring much needed funds, it could stifle the ongoing economic recovery while exerting further inflationary pressures. The window to raise the tax is also narrowing. A longer delay could bring the unpopular move too close to the next general election, which must be held by 2025. Still, some clarity may be emerging. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong has hinted that the GST hike will be brought up in Budget 2022 since the advanced estimate of full-year growth in 2021 has outperformed expectations. Meanwhile, GST revenue from April to September 2021 is 8.7% higher than that in the same period in 2019, which is pre-pandemic. Alongside the recovering labour market, some economists believe the tax hike could be implemented as early as July 2022.